Hello everyone, Larry back with you, and you're watching St. Nick's Farms here on YouTube. And what I'm working on today is correcting a mistake. I started out putting up these LVL beams on the pole barn building, and got them all up, and as I got into this point here going on down, I was having to move the poles out some because they weren't, and I thought originally because they weren't lining up, and I thought originally that it was due to maybe the poles drying, and in the process of drying maybe they were bending a little bit or something. And so when I got out to the end and noticing that every one of them was this way, but again, not thinking about it, I got out to the end, and so after I finished up, I just thought to myself, something is not quite right about this. So coming back up and measuring, right here is where I made my mistake. This section of beam here, when I measured it, I measured incorrectly. And it measured, the way I measured it measured 110 3/4. And so in doing so, I am about a little less than 3/4 long on this section of LVL beam. So what I'm working on today, I'm going to be taking this section of beam loose here at this point and see if I've got enough room to cut it off and to re-drill and to get it back in place. So that's what we're working on. I think my granddaughter is going to be joining us here a little bit on this video, and I appreciate so much you joining us on this video. Stay tuned and let's see if we can get this corrected without a lot of problems. The main problem is going to be getting the bolt back out and getting the nails back out of this section of beam and then cutting it off. But we've got to do it, so let's get started. Alright, let's get started by removing the plastic. I put this plastic up to protect the LVL beams from rain, and so we get this pulled back. And the reason I'm cutting this end off is because that end is in the middle of the plastic, and I don't want to cut the plastic out there. This was easy to move away, and let's see now if we can get these bolts backed out. I've got these 3 nails in here, and I'm going to see if I'm glad I didn't get carried away like I usually do and just shoot this full of nails. There's only 3, so let's see if we can get these 3 nails out using this little nail puller. What I'm doing here, I'm going to put this piece of board here, and the purpose of this is to, when hopefully I free this, to be able to give me some room to be able to cut this board off and still support it, or this piece of LVL off and still support it. So I'm going to fasten this. Okay, now let's see what happens when hopefully when I get this piece of LVL out away from this piece, hopefully this pole will shift back in this direction, and I can see the error of my ways from doing that. So let's see what happens here. Okay, and let me bring the camera up here so you can see just from doing that, we shifted this much here. That's a little bit over an inch, and so I think by the time that we make the cut and get it all shifted back, we'll be where we need to be on this piece of LVL. Okay, let's see what we need to do out here to... You need to come back. 10-4, good buddy. That was my granddaughter calling me for some breakfast. So, again, let's see what we need to do out here. I'll probably just put a nail in that joint and get my measurement. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a little small nail. All right, 108. I think it's 108 and an eighth. That's what we're going to mark it. And that should be where we cut it off. When I go down, I'll check my measurement again and make sure that the 108 is what I need. But that should again remove all of this bad material here and be able to re-drill from the other side and hopefully get this error corrected. Right now, let's go get some breakfast. Okay, I'm coming back from a little breakfast break, and I told Jenny when I left if she needed me to have my dispatcher, that's my granddaughter, to give me a call. But she's on her iPad gaming right now, so Jenny said that she would not be calling me probably for a little bit. Here comes the part that I really always dread. And that is sawing and cutting this off. But we got to do it, so let's get her done. Okay, that's my line. All right, got quite a bit of space there. I'm hoping that, and I believe we do have enough flex. I'm going to actually take the tractor and put against it out there and see if I can't flex this back into position. So let's see if that'll work out. Let's see what that's done. I'm over here, and now that it's back up, I'm going to drill these holes. About getting the bolts back through. Take the pressure off Big John, and that should get the plastic put back. That should wrap this up. Okay, I believe that got that okay. And go back around here now and get the plastic put back in place. Well, I don't know if the measure twice, cut once rule applies in this situation. I just plainly mismeasured, but nonetheless was able to get it corrected and get everything back the way it should be as far as the pole barn is concerned. Folks, thank you so much for joining us here. I apologize for the wind noise. The wind's picked up right here to last. It really feels quite good, so I apologize for the noise, but I'm really appreciative of the wind blowing. But thank you so much for joining us here on the channel today. I really do appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you the next time. Till then, be sure to give us a thumbs up if you liked the video. Don't forget to share it with a friend, subscribe to our channel. And I was mistaken the last time, I believe on all of your devices, whether it's your TV or your portable device, the subscribe is going to be somewhere down in this area right here. So be sure and subscribe to the channel. Till next time, folks, this is Larry. Thank you so much for joining us. See you then. Well, I said earlier that Lemon would be on the video today, and here she is, the one and only. Lemon, where are you from?
Denver, Colorado.
Denver, Colorado, and you live out there with your dad?
And mom.
And mom. Dad name?
Larry.
And mom name?
Lori.
Lori.
Yeah.
So there's Larry, Lori, and Lemon.
Uh-huh.
The 3 L's.
Yeah.
And then you've got Luna.
And Lola.
And Lola.
Yeah.
The dog and the cat.
Yes.
So there's 5 L's.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what we're going to be doing right quick is filling up the deer feeder. Okay, Lemon, just hop up in there and open those bags and put them over in the...
Which side? Which side?
I'll get it. You, I tell you what. You, where can you be? Come on, hop back down, and you can stand right there while Nano takes care of it right quick.
And
oh yeah.
We don't know how old my cat and dog are.
I don't know what?
We don't know how old our cat and dogs are, so we just like to deal with it.
How old do you think they are? How old is Lola?
We don't really know. Like, I would probably say 20 or something.
And how old do you think Luna is? Luna's the kitty cat.
Yes.
Luna's got to be, I would say she's at least 6 or 7, something like that. That Luna, and they were, I think they're about out. They weren't completely out, but they're about out. And there's Miss Daisy.
This is Daisy. She came up in June. And she's a very crazy dog.
Crazy Daisy.
Crazy Daisy, that's her nickname. Isn't that right, Daisy? That's right. She likes to chase the kitty cats around.
I don't know that the kitty cats don't really enjoy.
Yes, they don't like to. They don't like to do that.
I think they like chasing her as much as she likes chasing them.
Yeah.
We put this called Big Time Fortified Deer Blend. It's a premium blend of corn, milo, and sunflower seeds, and the deer really do enjoy it. I don't know if it's going to hold all 3 bags, Lemon.
Probably not. Oh! I would eat that, but I can't. I'm not a deer.
Yeah, that'll give them something extra.
Daisy! Daisy!
All right. Well, Lemon, you mentioned earlier about being with Nano in July.
Yes.
Every year. And what all do you do while you're here?
Go to the swimming pool, ride my bicycle.
Go to the movie.
Go to the movies, and wiggle my tooth. Because I have a wiggly tooth.
I don't see a wiggly tooth. Oh yes, you do. You have a wiggly tooth. So, and by the way, Nano's standing off camera up here. She don't want to be on camera with us.
No, she does.
She don't want to make it big like we do, does she?
No.
Well, listen. On YouTube, we always want everybody to give us a thumbs up, which like the channel.
And subscribe.
And subscribe. And share it with a friend.
Yeah, and comment.
Leave a comment down below.
Yeah.
Down below. What do you think about it, Daisy?
She liked it.
Thank you so much for joining us here on St. Nick's Farms. I really do appreciate it. Lemon really does appreciate it. Daisy does. Nana, do you appreciate it?
Yes.
Okay. Let's say bye-bye to everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everybody. Take care.